we're done. Thank you very much. Mr. Mayor of Thessaloniki, Mr. Stelios Agiludis, sorry for my weak pronunciation, please. Mr. Nikos Yolas, Vice Governor of Central Macedonia, honorable members of the Parliament, Mr. Kyriakos Anastasiadis, Rector of the Aristotle University of Thessaloniki, members of the Consular Corps in Thessaloniki, Mr. Panos Vlachos, President of the Anatolia College, my dear friend, Athanasios Savvakis. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am pleased to be in Thessaloniki on this occasion to inaugurate the reopening of the Honorary Consulate of Chile, which will be headed by a recognized and respected citizen, Mr. Athanasios Savvakis, based in this city and whose jurisdiction will cover the region of Central Macedonia, Eastern Macedonia, and Thrace. Greece and Chile celebrate 128 years of active and positive consular and diplomatic relations, forging a friendship that is more than a century old. And why I mention first consular instead of diplomatic relation? It is simple. Because the consular affairs were always the foundations what would later become the appointment of resident ambassadors. For instance, in Argentina, before to have an embassy in Buenos Aires, we have a consulate in Mendoza, the place where the Freedom Army freed us from the Spanish colony. In this regard, consular relations were established in 1898. At the first ambassadors were appointed just in 1935. That's the importance of this event. We are renewing all diplomatic practices of friendship that have brought so many mutual benefits to both countries. However, our ties go back more than 200 years. Chilean soldiers participated in the Greek Independence Revolution, and Greek sailors served with honor in our Chilean Navy during the 19th century. And actually, right now, we have a modern general patrol vessel with the name of Contramaestre Mikalvi, in honor of the Greek sailor Konstantino Mikalvi, who gave his life from his beloved homeland in a crucial naval battle in 1879. Regarding Chile and Greece, we can say that the bilateral relations is characterized by almost total convergence on our foreign policy, as well as affinities in topics such as oceanic matters, climate change, and human development. In general terms, Chile and Greece are like-minded countries in the field of human rights, and both actively participate in the main international organizations. Regarding Latin America, I believe it is necessary to point out that Greece has always shown its willingness to increase and strengthen its ties with the region, even far beyond being a member of the European Union. This is how the official visit of the former president of Greece, Mrs. Katerina Sakellaropoulou, to Chile in April 2024, the first one in our bilateral history, must be understood. I met her in Chile before I took over in May 2024. Therefore, our task today is to create the conditions to launch initiatives in all imaginative areas of human development, such as science and research, energy transition, environment, culture, food security, trade, and investment. An example of that was the MOU that was signed in December last year by the University of Thessaloniki with the Chilean University of Tarapacá. In this European context, Chile and the European Union signed an advanced framework agreement in December 2023. The text incorporates new and necessary issues, showing Chile high interest in moving on towards a new state of relations with the European Union. In 2024, Chilean Parliament approved the treaty. Now, in order to advance and complete this task, we hope that aforementioned treaty could be soon sent to the Hellenic Parliament for ratification by the Minister of Foreign Affairs. Returning to the ceremony, I would like to mention Athanasios Savvakis, a successful family man and businessman. Family is always first. With a long and distinguished career in various trade associations and industry and commerce, and a worthy representative of what is now called the economic diplomacy, an indispensable tool for the development of any country such as Greece. His professional and business experience, combined with his personal and human qualities, essential requirement for the Chilean government, formed the basis for my government decisions to accept his appointment. Thus, today we celebrate this first step at the beginning of what we hope will be the fruitful relationship that will unite both of our countries. From today onwards, dear Athanasios, we hope to face new challenges together, paying special attention to assisting Chileans in vulnerable situations or businessmen that need some help, which will help us expand our presence and services in the most effective way possible. Before finishing, allow me a few words in Spanish for my fellow Chileans who are with us today. Les agradezco su presencia, mis queridas amigas y amigos, y les deseo junto a su familia mis sentimientos de paz y fraternidad. La Embajada de Chile y el Consulado siempre estarán al lado de ustedes, y aquellos que me conocen sabrán lo que significa para mí el servicio público. I conclude the ceremony by formally presenting the corresponding exequatur to Athanasios Savvakis, which designate him as Honorary Consul of Chile in Thessaloniki.
Perfect. Thank you.
No, mamá, todavía no.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you. One, Mr. Ambassador, I will switch it into Greek
Okay.
for two words. Ευχαριστώ πολύ όλους τους φίλους, συνεργάτες και συναδέλφους πλέον που βρίσκονται εδώ σε αυτή την σημαντική στιγμή. Είναι μεγάλη χαρά και μεγάλη τιμή να αναλάβω αυτή την εξαιρετικά σημαντική θέση τόσο για την Χιλή όσο και για την Ελλάδα αλλά και για την πόλη μας. Είμαι ακόμα ένας κρίκος σε μια λυσίδα σχέσεων εδώ και δεκάδες χρόνια, τα οποία, εν πάση περιπτώσει, η χώρα μας με τη Χιλή έχουν σημαντικούς δεσμούς και έχω και, πώς να το πω, σημαντικά παπούτσια να γεμίσω, μιας και ο Ρήγας ο Τσελέπογλου, ο οποίος είχε αυτή τη θέση πριν μερικά χρόνια, έκανε μια εξαιρετική δουλειά και εύχομαι να ανταπεξέλθω όπως ανταπεξήλθε και αυτός. Σας ευχαριστώ όλους εδώ και θα έχουμε μια εξαιρετική συνεργασία.